You are about to enter the Chrome Dome.
Alright, Chrome Domers, welcome back. I'm Old Bald Guy, and it's time for week, what are we in, 38? Goodness gracious, this has been an adventure. And we are moving on up in the system, getting closer and closer to Supreme Leader Kylo Ren every single week. Let's take a look at where we are. You can see the big news this week. Captain Phasma is Relic 5. We are down to 5 guys. Smuggler Han, Hux, TIE Pilot, Sith Trooper, and Stormtrooper. We have only 5 left to Relic, plus Finalizer to 5-star before we can start that journey. So we are more than halfway. I would say well past halfway, to be honest. And if we take a look, not a ton of GP change this week. A total of only 23,000. We had 15,000 in tunes, and we had 8,000 in ships. So not a ton. We did go 1-1 in the first week of GAC, having both players show up, winning one and losing one. And if you're not ready to watch match 3 on later tonight, definitely get on it because it's going to be a doozy. So let's take a look real quick at where we stand in our setup here. Here we go. So these are the 5 characters we have left. As you can see, they're all right around gear 7, 8, 9. The big issue that we're running into still is this is a huge blocker, Mark III Carbonates. He needed 2. I gave him 1 of those. 2 more here. Han is just getting started. Another 2 more here, and another couple in here. So overall, that's been a big blocker for us, and hopefully we will get past that soon and be able to catch up a little bit. But my gosh, has it been a challenge. I've been buying them everywhere. I've seen them every single time, and getting us to where we're going. On the positive side, though, for GAC, we are almost completely caught up with abilities at this point. Grief is all the way at where we want him at as far as non-Omega abilities, as well as everybody else here. We are starting to work on the first order group here for ability increases, but we are still have a long way to go on Zetas. Obviously, that's always going to be a challenge, but for the most part, we're looking okay. And if you take a look at GAC, we are not in a bad spot. We're right in the middle of Bronzium 3, well, towards the bottom half of Bronzium 3 after that lost. We're probably going to be hitting around Bronzium 2 or 3 at the end of this season. Maybe we hit Bronzium 1. That would be really bad for us. That would be an absolute destruction if we got there. But we're going to try to win as many as we can, obviously. We are using a new strategy, which has actually been working very well, which is the Malevolence Defense. It's kind of a take off of the fleet-only setup that some people have used. So basically, I put my 5 worst teams on defense and my 6 best teams on offense. And that has been, kind of nice. Allowed us to punch up and take out a 2.7 mil in the first round. This round, we're actually going against a 3.7 mil. So we're going to see how it works, but I don't think his fleet can take out Malevolence. So we will see how it goes. Who knows? And maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. But it at least gives us a fighting chance, because every single match now is against massively higher GPs. If we ever get somebody that's close, it's super easy. Which I guess means that we're doing it right, because if we're not, super challenged by it, then that's fine. I did do some analysis of the previous GAC season, and we won exactly 1 fight where the opponent showed up. We went 5-7 overall last season, and we won exactly 1 fight when the opponent showed. The other 4 wins were all no-shows. And we had some other people that showed up and beat us. We had some really good fights, but it's kind of frustrating that I was 1 out of 8 when the opponent showed up, and obviously 4-0 when they didn't. So, yeah, means we're probably a little bit over our head. But on the flip side of that, we get the big money, big prizes, and we did finish 5-7 because of their no shows. So it is what it is. Next week, our focus now is on First Order TIE Fighter. He is our current focus. We're trying to get him geared 212, and then after him, we probably have to go to Veteran Smuggler Han, even though he's not ideal for what we're trying to do, because the rest of the guys aren't going to be 7-star for a little while, and we can't take them past gear 12, gear 11 without being 7-star. So, it's gear 12, right? Yeah, we can take them to gear 12 without being 7-star. We can't get past it. So that's a bit of a challenge for us, to say the least. But in any case, we still have a lot of farming to do in here, and we'll keep working on that and start building up. We'll get there soon. Till next time, OBG out.